Would you listen?
Come on.
3rd and 3.
If I spoke of its impact?
This is winning. This is going to Super Bowl.
The sights to see?
The winner of this game gets to take on the 18-0 Patriots.
The history to grasp?
The Hawks need a stop. They need a takeaway.
Would you ever believe me? A measly 100 yards. Straight and narrow, no turns, no tricks. A road without limits, lined with limitations. A story written before it ever began. Looking on, you could have never imagined, never dreamt up what was waiting down that line. Until a giant took a first step.
The Packers want to take it all away from them here.
Proving the journey stretched far beyond the lines drawn. It's what you do with those measly 100 yards, how far you travel along the uninspiring measure that is simply immeasurable. It's reaching out for possibility where others saw the impossible.
Montana throwing in the end zone.
It's writing your name big enough for the world to see.
How about them Cowboys?
It's finding what's waiting at the end of that road.
Giants are going to the Super Bowl.
Because that's what it's all about. That's the journey worth remembering.
Welcome to New Orleans for this NFC Championship.
This is as wild as it gets in the league.
Today, two teams continue on that same journey, stepping farther, reaching further down that line. 100 yards to make a mark, to carve your own path. What will you do with it?
From the great Academy Award-winning actor Forrest Whitaker to a blockbuster of an NFC title game with countless A-list stars, the Rams come in with a top-scoring team in the conference, while the Saints are right behind them at number 2 and are loaded on offense with 4 Pro Bowlers on that side of the ball. Now, the two squads meet for an offensive showdown for the ages. For the first time in league history, Championship Sunday will feature the top 4 scoring teams in football, and in the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams will take on the New Orleans Saints. The winner heads to Super Bowl 53. The loser goes home. Meanwhile, our home today,
the Saints, and a place electric. Against the Rams, what a show they put on the first time. Sean McVay, 32. Jared Goff, quarterback. And very early on, one of their best players, Todd Gurley, out of his hands on a pass. Already down 3-0. Demario Davis just picks off the freebie.
Got to catch that football. It's right in your hands. It wasn't thrown too hard. You put your team in a hole when you do that right there.
Yeah, but give the Rams defense credit. They only gave up a field goal at 6-0. But now the pressure's on Drew Brees, Garrett Griffin from Air Force. He was a practice player squad all year. But with the injury of Watson, etc., he's now on the active roster, and it's 13-0. Oh, a fake punt on 4th and 5. What a play for Johnny Hecker to Sam Shields, down 13-0, Tom.
Great call by Coach Sean McVay, because he realized that his team was in a dire situation. He had to have something happen right at that moment to change momentum.
That was on his own 31st minute, second quarter. Now Goff, Gurley, and you know he's hurting. And at that point, you know what? Better come out of there. Rams get a field goal, so still the Saints up 10, 13-3. Goff. Brandon Cooks, who once flew down the sidelines as a New Orleans Saints, 36 yards inside the 10. Now Gurley. Well, he can still do this. Now we got a game. It's 13-10.
Nothing wrong with him right there. Boom, gets in for the touchdown.
Third quarter, same score. Breeze, Taysom Hill, the Swiss Army knife of the New Orleans Saints. And the Saints back up by 10. So remember, they led 13-0, and they now lead 20-10. Goff, Josh Reynolds, he had a big game. Reynolds tries to wrap it into the end zone, but he's caught at the 1. And then, Goff, names you don't think of. Tyler Eleanor Higbee hits a touchdown.
You know what, Boom? This shouldn't have been a touchdown. If that guy was paying attention, the linebacker looking in the backfield.
Eyes in the backfield.
Slip right out for 6.
So 2017, 3rd and 3, 16. The Rams in their own territory. And wait a minute, Goff, well, we're trying to see him running around, but the Rams called a timeout before the snap. Confusion, crazy. But this time, Goff says, once we have a play, we can do this. Now it's Everett. Maybe he told him, hey, the next play, why don't you do that?
Everett did a good job by trying to find a way to get open. He got open, run after catch. Goff found him on the rollout. Big play. 2nd
and 6, play action. Goff, Reynolds, 33 yards. Saints, where's your D? 3rd and goal from the 2. C.J. Anderson, the one-time Bronco, now Ram, fresh running back. Key, your buddy.
Yeah, he got not quite in there, but he ran hard for the most part.
You're not going to go for it?
No.
They're going to kick a field goal and make it 20. A lot of folks said, Sean McVay, really? But he knew what he was doing. Breeze, again.
Well, LaMarcus Joyner in defense right here is waiting on the ball rather than getting up to its highest point and either knocking it down or going through the receiver.
That's what you say, Tom. Knock it down.
Knock it down.
Buck 58 to go, Breeze. Now, this was an incomplete pass on 1st down. So it's a timeout, essentially, the Rams got that they didn't have. But no one will remember that because Breeze, Nickel Roby Coleman, and there's no flag. Well, go ahead, fellas.
Yeah, he should have gotten a flag right there. Even he knew as a defensive back he was in the wrong. For whatever reason, the referee made a decision not to call at that point in time, which, in my opinion, hurt the Saints in this game.
Well, hurt them. They'll be talking about it. They do get a field goal and they have the lead. So can they stop the Rams? No. That's 3rd and 3. Goff to Robert Woods. 35-yard line within field goal range. Goff. 22 seconds on 3rd and 6. Incomplete. McVay goes, wait a minute. Whoa. I was giving you the play. It is loud. You couldn't hear? Oh, well. Well, guess what? We have Greg Zuerlein. And a 48-yard field goal is like an extra point. Although it's going to go, a dog leg left. He played a dog leg left, and he made the field goal, and we're tied at 23. With 23-all, here's the flip. And the Saints win the toss. But Dante Fowler came over this year, midseason Jacksonville. Ball in air. John Johnson picks off the wobbler.
Big play by Fowler to get in the face of Drew Brees, keeping him in the pocket right there. Mikey Thomas didn't see the ball in the air, and it's an interception going the other way.
So now, here comes Goff. They need only a field goal. 3rd and 7 Rams at the 39. To Cooks, it's dropped. Now, really, you're going to make a 57-yard field goal? Greg the leg. Ndamukong Suh. Aaron Donald, they can't watch. But guess what? Bang! No draw on this. That's good from like 67. Longest playoff field goals, 58. That's a 57-yard field goal to put the Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, into the Super Bowl. They win 26-23. They went once upon a time as the LA Rams a long time ago. Super Bowl 14.